Bum, 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 bum. Yo, what's up, guys? Just chilling. Nothing much. What are you guys up to? Hey, Lynn, what's up? What are you guys up to? What time is it for you guys? You guys in the West Coast, probably? Vaughn, yeah, I had a great day actually. You know what's crazy today? I hit my 18,000 delivery today, man. It was nuts. Hey, what's up, Rodney? I did dash. I think I made like 226, I think. From like 11 till 7:30, I think. Go outside with the late night bangers. What's up, man? Valerosa, what? Chilling, just chilling at home. Nothing crazy going on. That's your poppy. What's up, man? What's up? Okay, 11:16. Okay, so you're a little bit earlier than me, um, Vaughn. Let's see here. But yeah, just chilling. Just what I wanted to do initially was a little bit earlier, but it's kind of late for me now. Was just to throw in like a random stream and just call it like driving stories or whatever, and then just to get people to hop in and just tell some crazy stories when they were dashing. You might hear my dog snoring in the background, by the way. Hey, thanks, man. That's what's crazy, Rodney. I guarantee I'm not gonna get anything from DoorDash. Let's see. You know what was crazy? I think someone commented and they were like, "How many do you think you've declined?" And if I accepted 18,000, I wouldn't. Maybe I've declined over 100,000. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, thank you. Um, yeah. I mean, I think even without trying, I think I'm gonna hit it regardless. I think if it happens, it happens. 3:38. Sheesh, 405, man. That's tough. What's your goal for the month, man? Put it in the comments. I'm gonna throw in the link here if anybody wants to just hop in, just so you can just chill. Nothing too serious, just chilling. Not even sure how long we're gonna go for, but why not, right? Let's see. Cool. Bam. If anybody wants to hop in, go ahead and my biggest tip. Ooh. My biggest tip ever was like $121. Um, it was a catering order. But other than that, I got a huge tip today that was like almost $89. Vaughn, you're trying to make 12K a month, my guy? 12K a month? Sheesh. That's up there for sure. I thought I was killing it. You're killing it for sure. I'm still not even sure how I feel about this camera. I got it for free. And I feel like it's okay. Do you guys think it's worse? Is this better or is this worse without the little ring light that it comes with? You guys let me know because it's really bright in my face. But if it looks better with it, then I'll keep it on. A toast to Nova. You know what? I should take a shot or something, but all I got is water next to me. So we're gonna drink some water. It's okay a month. Between dashing and my other job, how much do I make? I think I would say between maybe like 8, 9,000, I think. Maybe a little. No, yeah, like 8,000, 8,000. I think around 8,000 is pretty solid. I mean, my salary job is the same. It just depends on how much I dash. Um, hey, what's up? Tech for your needs. What's up, man? Nice. Big balling. Yeah, man. If it didn't cost an arm and a leg to live here, I'd be balling even more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so do you guys think this is better like this, or is it better with the little ring thing? I can't tell. I feel like this is worse, or is it better? I can't tell. I feel like it just makes my face look really white, which is kind of weird because I'm not white, you know. But yeah, someone put it in the comments, so let me know. Let me know. Let me see here. Let me put this link here for the peeps in the Discord. Let's see. Let's see. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Share. Copy the link. Well, tech for your needs. I'm not. I mean, so I have a overnight job, so that's 40 hours a week. And then typically with DoorDash, I think I put about the same. I mean, I guess a little bit more because I'm considering, online hours, not just the active ones. So I would say a lot of hours, to be honest. A lot of hours. Oh, about soda. I just saw you, man. My bad.
You're all
Yo,
good,
what's
brother.
up,
What's
dude?
up? Sorry, it's a little dark.
Just chilling, man.
Out casting, obviously. So,
Hey, it's all good, man. I know you're
I
making
was
that
gonna
money,
say,
man. It's all good.
you were asking about the light. Try to make it indirect, not like directly at you. Maybe above.
Well, it's part of the
Because
camera,
it's
so I
too
can't
direct.
really. I think if I put it further away, what do you think?
Yeah, that's better. That is better.
Yeah, I think if I put it
That's
further
much
away, I
better.
think it's better.
Yeah, that's much better. Because your face definitely was a little too white there. Well,
Exactly,
anyway,
exactly.
congrats on 18K. Oh wow, that's crazy. I think across all the platforms, I'm around 15K. I gotta be somewhere near it because
Well, I'm pretty sure
I
that
go
you're
out
not
and
gonna pass me,
grind.
man.
Oh yeah. And not if I keep being unmotivated, but I gotta get my butt in gear. So this next week here, I'm probably gonna go crazy. Say a crazy story from today would be I was on Spark and on a shopping pay, and I went to hit arrive just as the DoorDash came in, and the app kept freaking out, like the Spark app, and I was gonna record a video, I had to stop recording and get it on my other phone because like it took me 5 minutes to figure it out. I was like, and I was literally just talking about how Spark gets glitchy sometimes.
Yeah, I think I saw
So
a
I was
video
recording
that
like
Spark
5
was
minutes into
down
a
and
video, and
it
I
all
was
messed
just
up.
talking about how it glitches sometimes. It glitched out on me. Oh man! And then like they gave me a late night $18, which is boosted all the way up. So they only tipped a couple bucks. Didn't exactly look close to the store, but I grabbed it. And I saw a $22 one, but it was like $9.55, and the store stopped putting out orders at 10 o'clock. If you're not there by like 50, it's very, very latest, you won't get your order. I've had that happen once where I arrived too late, and I called them and they said, "Oh, we're out in 2 minutes. Just call support and have them canceled." And I only got $3. I'm not very happy.
I gotcha. So Dashing Yvonne is saying, how do you DoorDash YouTube on a full-time job? It sounds stressful. You know what? I feel like in a way they balance each other. Like I feel like when I'm not dashing, going to my W2 job kind of just relaxes me. And then vice versa. And then YouTube is just more fun, you know? I
Oh
think
yeah,
now, of
I get
course,
it too.
I'm making a little bit of money, but I think it's just fun. I think once you have like a balance, you can make it work for sure.
Yeah, I did too. I pushed it a little too far one time, but yeah, you could balance it out. Like if you start to feel overexhausted, don't ignore it. I will say that.
Oh
because
yeah,
I did
for
that.
sure. Like if you're just feeling tired, just go home. That's one of the beauties of
Yeah,
it. You can just go home whenever you want to.
yeah. I was trying to hang out for more orders, and I regretted it. Lost a really nice car that way. I had a little Chevy Cruze hatchback. Damn, was that thing so versatile? Because I could do some large orders in it. Now I'm stuck in a gas guzzler because someone T-boned my other car. I
It's
just have
tough,
bad
dude.
luck. So, first one was on
You're
me.
just
Second
unlucky,
one's
right?
like, well, what do you want me to do about it? Someone's like, were you on your
Right.
phone? You did it? I'm like, bro, I was just leaving a green light. What do you want me to do? Oh, I
Yeah, it'd
wasn't.
be like that
And I
sometimes,
looked too, and he freaking flew down the hill. He must have hit me going at least 50. It freaking hurt. Hoping someone else hops on, but turn my camera because it's completely black. See
You're
my
good.
ugly
You're
bug
good.
there. Trying to do one crazy one that I've done that I haven't told y'all yet.
Hey, that's your papa. You said you made 207 today. How long were you dashing for?
Oh yeah, you were talking about active time versus dash time. You got to go by the whole time you're online. I'm just
Oh yeah.
saying,
Oh yeah,
like
for sure. Yeah,
if,
I
if you
always
if you
go.
sign
I always
online,
go.
that's how long you're working.
If
Anyhow,
you if anyone uses active time, everyone's gonna be making some crazy hourly, which is just not true.
yeah.
That's what
Well,
Ron
I
says.
saw
True. I'm just
someone
lazy. Yeah,
today,
editing the videos, man, takes a
not
while.
today, but yesterday. They're like, oh, I made like 35 an hour, and like the whole active time they're online came to like 23. So it's like,
I mean,
you didn't.
23 is not bad.
Yeah, but like they were trying to claim it.
Hmm. I got you. No, no. I think some people just trying to inflate the numbers to make themselves feel better. I think, but I just think
Well,
it's silly.
what they
Especially if
do is
Ron
they
said
live
he
in
got
a zone.
rear-ended
Like
today.
what they do is what they said is they don't leave their house until they get an order. They live in a zone like I do. Like I live in a zone.
Right.
Occasionally I do get one right away, but
See, if
I start heading toward where
if
I
I were to
usually
do
work
that, dude,
otherwise.
I think I would feel lazier. Like I think if I was just waiting to get an order while I'm at home, I'll be like, I'll get a better one, and next thing you know, I'm like never leave the house.
Yeah, exactly. You leave the house, you start going toward the location that you usually dash, and you're more likely to get something.
Yeah, it means sometimes
Part of it
I
is you got to be
just
one of
take
the closest dashers.
whatever order kind of makes sense. I just take it just to get the blood flow and just to do something.
Almost to my delivery location.
Nice. But yeah, today was a good day, man. The weather was nice. People were out and about. So I thought it was gonna be slower than what it was, but I got lucky with some banger orders for sure.
See, I saw someone there the other day. You got a huge shopping day. People must not like doing them in your area.
I think a lot of people don't like shopping because a lot of the stores here are really empty. Like the Targets are pretty empty, and I think they just don't want to deal with replacements and all that stuff. But I kind of enjoy it now, to be honest.
Yeah, the best shoppers know how to deal with that quickly. If you take control, and you can pretty much choose for your customers, and you'll have some really chill on. Okay, you'll know what you're doing, and you just text them about the replacements and chill with it. That's
Right.
like the easiest and the fastest to do. I actually, unpopular opinion, I actually like it when they don't have anything listed. So I'm a little more free. I have a little more free range to replace the
Like
items.
today, for example, I had this lady who had never used, I guess, Target because she never said DoorDash once. And when I tried to send her a message, it went through the text messaging, not to like the in-app messaging. She did not answer or anything. Then when I'm driving to her house, she calls me, and I'm like, at this point, like, lady, it's too late. I already left the Target. And then she was like, "So am I gonna get charged for the delivery fee?" And I'm like, "Well, most likely, because I'm still delivering something, but they're not gonna charge you for the items that I didn't buy." So That was pretty interesting. So Dashman Bond is saying, what was y'all's best day? My best day ever, I made $442. And this is like in the height of COVID. Like I think I was getting total wine orders back to back to back to back. When I was thinking like, man, you can make some stupid money doing this. And then that was my biggest day, 442. I'll have to go back on Grid Wise to check it out. But yeah, 442 was my biggest day for sure.
I think my biggest day ever was in the 600s.
Cheers. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, shop and pay.
During,
Yeah,
like
I like
snow.
easy money. Yeah, I think for me, ideally, the best shop and pay orders come like right after lunch and before dinner. Like the two to four, 2 to 5. Ideally, that's when I want to do shopping orders.
I'm wondering.
T saying, how do you get catering orders? So T, you have to get invited by DoorDash, but I think in select markets you can reach out to them so they can put you in some kind of wait list if there is one. But yeah, DoorDash has to basically initiate that. I don't even think they do that
I was
anymore. I feel like
told
they would have enough people.
basically, if your market's not super oversaturated with large order drivers, is to try and I know what the requirements are right straight from DoorDash themselves. They told me. Occasionally the office used to call me a lot. Like they called me like 4 or 5 times. From San Diego. You have to have a 4.9 customer rating.
Hey, what's up,
90%
Steve?
completion rate, 90% on time. Acceptance rate doesn't matter, and that's about it. Right now, I wouldn't if I wasn't on the large order program, I wouldn't be eligible because my on time's taking a beating. But I only.
Vaughn said he made $611 and 13. Yeah, that's a nice day, Vaughn. That's a crazy day. I don't think you need to become Top Dash. I don't think Top Dasher has any effect whether they invite you to the program or not. So
No,
I don't think that's accurate.
No, it does not. Acceptance rate does not matter. They told me that themselves.
12:33. It's kind of late for you, Steve. I'm not calling you old. I'm just saying, I'm surprised you're out here so late.
It seems to be more likely. I was trying to pry them for a little more information, but they wouldn't give me a straight answer. Is if you've been offered a catering order and you completed it, and you've done a few of those, they're more likely to invite you in because that's when I got offered to be invited in. Like they sent me the email. But you could also buy a catering bag, and if you do it for DoorDash themselves, it's probably faster and easier. And then you just you get all the support and have them email you to do it that way.
I really like this message that Stephen K. He put in here. Incentive programs are very scammy in these apps, and I think that's true, man. I think they're very shady with the incentives, especially with DoorDash.
I took the screenshot, but I never posted it yet. They got that new one where you can get supposedly better paying orders. The same program Blake is on in his market. It's in my market too now. So I'm thinking they're going to do it nationwide because my market is not much of a test market.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, Steve. It's only 10:30. I don't know why I thought it would be late. I thought it was later where he's at. Guess not. T's like, I'm gonna email him tomorrow. Yeah. Just send him an email. I guess depending on the market. Worst case scenario, they're gonna tell you the requirements if you don't meet them. But if you do, you never know. Until you try it. So I think that's where the real money's at. The large catering program definitely is a game changer for sure.
You have to have a catering bag. You should have one anyway because it's just convenient to have one, especially if you have 2 large.
I got mine from them. They gave it to me for free, so I haven't. All the ones that I purchased are through Amazon, different bags, But my OG catering bag, it's from DoorDash for free.
Nice. I wish they gave me one for free. None of the apps ever gave me one for free. The only bags I got for free were the small and the larger one from Grubhub, and their bags are awesome. I bought all three of them, so the small, the large one, and the catering bag from Grubhub when they were changing their bags out when they got bought out for a discount. I think I paid like $33 for all three. I wish I would have bought more because I want another catering bag now, and anything decent seems to be like $30 plus. It is a tax write-off. The price is a little steep.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can buy a
I think
cheap
it's a
one for like
little
$10, but they don't seem to be that
exactly.
great. They seem to be
It's just overpriced for no
that
real reason, you know?
foil crap and stuff.
Yeah, it's just overpriced for no real reason, you know?
I can't remember the company off the tip of my tongue that makes Grubhubs. I tried to look it up once, and it seems to be really hard as a normal consumer to buy from them. Uh-oh. Nova just died out. Hey, I'm guessing you're on your entertainment. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, no, I think I hit refresh by accident, so that was my fault.
Oh, you're all good, bud. Thought your camera died
At first, I was
something.
like, wait, I was like, did I just leave my own studio? What's going on?
Anyways,
yeah,
go ahead.
I think the ones that I bought on Amazon were pretty cheap, and they're like really good. You know, like the quality feels way better than the DoorDash ones. You know what's funny? That Dasher Poppy said his red card expires next month. My red card expires pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to order a new one. That's how long I've been Dasher for.
Do not put it as lost. Just get a new one.
Oh no.
I gotta get a new one from Instacart because my Instacart card is pretty shot.
Yeah, it's funny. Dasher wants the zippers always mess up on his. You know, it's funny. My DoorDash catering bag, like, man, it's looking a little rough. Like the outside looks great, but the inside has got some tears and stuff. So I gotta I gotta give it some love, or I gotta retire it. One of the two.
Yeah, I'd probably retire it out. Maybe give it to a new driver. Like, just tape it up. Get some the Gorilla tape, and it could take
Gorilla
it could take
tape, yeah.
probably washing that. Like I literally washed mine. I put it on like the warm setting, and then I put it on medium heat for like 10, 15 max. They got to be in their own cycle. They can't be with anything else. Because my roommate put it on high heat and melted a couple of my bags. Ugh, that was painful. Luckily, it wasn't my catering bag.
You might hear my dog snoring in the background. She's snoring really loud. Funny. So, where's the best spot to in the country to dash? I don't know. I think everyone that has a good zone will tell you their zone. But I really don't know. I think because you can see the full payouts, I would probably say either Puerto Rico or New York, because you can see all the payouts there.
New York City, to be more specific. You could argue St. Louis is really good. Webster Grove zone is an amazing zone. I'll tell you that. I've worked for a little bit, and they do throw some good stuff.
Without having dashed, in the entire country, it's kind of hard to say. But I think they're all pretty good.
There's a lot of hidden gems that people would think is good if you just kind of step outside your comfort zone. I'm not saying if you're in New York City, take a 6 mile order. That's stupid.
I don't think I've ever washed my bag. I've definitely cleaned it with like wipes and stuff, but I never thrown it. I've never like washed it with like in the washer or anything. According to Gridwise, it's Boston. That's interesting. But I feel like Gridwise is more for like rideshare. I don't think they have a whole lot of like food delivery data.
I do because, especially in the winter, they get dripped on. So I like to throw them in the washer. I used to just wipe them out, and the outside started looking so nasty. I was like, I got to try to wash them. And I tried to wash the one that looked worse, and it came out fine, so I washed all the others. Like I said, you got to be really careful doing it. Put them in a larger washer by themselves on warm. and medium heat max for like 10 to 15 minutes. If they're not dry for 10, throw them in for an R5. $775. Okay.
Chicago.
Why,
Wait, so Boston's number
wonder why
one,
I got an
Chicago's
order from
third.
Hyundai
So
Taco Bell
who's
twice.
second? Dashing with Vaughn.
Chicago's a really good area. If you know where to work, Mort McFly, if you watch a lot of his stuff, you could really go make some money in Chicago. He was really, really good about it. But there's oh my god, they're both on UDM's Discord if you guys are on that one. Torrance and Torrance playlist.
I don't think I could handle being in too many Discords, man. I feel like if they're really active, your phone just be going nuts. Because even with my own Discord, I'm like, it's like bing, 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 bing. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Oh, dude, I'm in Pedro's, yours, UDM's, that Sin City Deliveries, Slavic D's, Stack Drives Fast.
Dashin Mivani saying he makes $3K a week up here in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. You have a great market. $3K a week, rolling in the dough, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, you basically got to know what orders to look for, what places to avoid. A lot of the high-rise apartments like to roll back their tips, apparently, to avoid those like the plague, and they're just a pain to deliver to anyway.
Yeah, I think with me, like as long as I can make, like I said, 1,000 a week, I'm good.
I mean, basically take what you've learned in your market and apply it elsewhere, and you'll probably do pretty good. You just do a little experimentation to figure out other things.
Yo, what's up, Scooter Bud? What's going on, man? Yeah, so tomorrow, but so what time are you gonna start dashing or working?
I think I'm going to try to start early in the morning and do another 18 to 20 hour shift. See how that goes.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Music City Hustler? What's going on, dude?
Spark hits early in the morning because not many people do it early. So, but after like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, all the part timers come out and Spark is almost useless. There's way too many. Oh man, sucks. Oh well.
Hey, what's up, Tony? The Driven Dad just stopped by. What's up, man? Hey, Tony, feel free to join if you want. The link's up there somewhere, I think. If not, I'll just put it again if you want to join. If anybody wants to join, to be honest, I'm just kind of chilling.
I pin it to the top because eventually the comments will disappear. You won't see them anymore until they upload for the replay. I
just right.
I don't know.
What does that mean? Or do you mean that you're doing right share, Tony? Is that what that means? I don't know.
Does right share this late. He's still not doing right share.
Here he is. We're gonna add Tony, the Driven Dad, here to the stream. Let's go.
Tony.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
What up?
What's up?
Doing some ride share on a Friday night.
Nice, man. Nice.
Does it hit really good over there?
Yeah. I just did a Lyft Lux for $56, and they haven't even tipped yet. So,
dang.
Once they get done with the Meow Wolf, they'll probably be tipping.
You got a lot of surge pays right now, then?
Yeah, I'm on my way to pick up a total 4-mile trip is gonna pay me out like $16.
Nice.
Hey, Tony, quick question. So it was funny. Yesterday, one of my guys from my Discord, his car broke down, and I got him an Uber, right? And then he kept asking me, "Hey, can you change the address on the Uber?" So basically, we changed the destination a couple of times. So could the driver like say he doesn't want to do that afterwards, or he has to do it?
He could decline it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I think that dude, that Uber driver made almost $100 for driving maybe like an hour, just
Uh-huh.
from the fact that he tipped him, and there was traffic and the distance. But it was
Uh-huh.
definitely interesting.
How much is that? How much you paid for it?
Say that again.
How much did you pay for that trip?
Well, the initial trip was like 30 something bucks, and then he adjusted. He asked me to change the destination, then it became $60, and then I think he
Uh-huh.
tipped him like 25.
Okay.
So I think it was
So
almost like $90 when he went.
out of the $60, he probably got like 35, and then the tip.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably drove maybe like, I don't know, 15, 20 miles tops maybe.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of traffic though, so that kind of sucks.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that since they changed this upfront pricing, that trips definitely pay less than what they used to. So you have to be strategic with it.
Mm. Yeah, no, he's actually he's a dasher, but what he does is he rents a car through the DoorDash. I want to say Hertz program, I think. I'm
Yeah,
not sure how much he
DoorDash did
pays.
have one of those.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
sure how
pretty
much he
high.
pays, but if he dashes from like let's say 6 a.m. to like midnight, he could make $300-$400 a day probably. So
Okay, yeah. I'm at like
yeah,
470 right now.
nice. So Music City Geek Hassel's asking, what's the best streamer app? YouTube, Melon, or StreamYard? I've used YouTube, obviously. I've used StreamYard. I don't think I've used Melon. I used a different one called Switcher one time, and I liked it, but I didn't like the fact that it was only for like Apple products. So you can't use any Android or anything. And I'm like, well, what kind of crap is this? You know?
Yeah,
So that's one thing
Switcher's
I didn't like
really
about it.
strong if you have a bunch of iOS devices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But,
UDM
like,
I,
pays
people
like,
can
I like
join.
StreamYard. I think it's easy.
People can join in on your Switcher Studio even if they don't have an iPhone, similar to how StreamYard is. But I think StreamYard's probably the best because for what you get out of it, it keeps your stream open. If you lose connection, you don't have to restart a new stream and all that. So, and then you don't have to pay for it. I think you have to pay if you want like more hours of streaming. But I'm gonna have to hit mute for a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I actually just signed up for the it's the middle one where they say it's the most like used one or whatever. Because if you get the professional one, man, that's expensive. Like just to do some streaming and whatnot. Yeah. Question for you, Tony: how long have you been working today to make the $470? Well, Tony's also doing rideshare, so he just muted himself. So he's probably maybe getting a passenger. I'm not sure, but I know he's killing it. With that Tesla.
Yeah, he just said he had a $16 for 4 miles, so he must have just got the passenger.
Oh, nice. Yeah, must have missed
He's
that.
definitely
Yeah.
out there killing it.
Stephen King said he was thinking of renting a hybrid month to month. I have a hybrid, Stephen. So I mean, if you can get a good price on it, I recommend it. I mean, right now I'm getting like 45 miles to the gallon. So it's really hard to complain with that.
It's extremely hard to get a good price on one right now. They are way overpriced.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh my lord! Like,
yeah, right now.
This spring, I was looking for a car and I saw a Honda Accord hybrid as like an 08, and they wanted like almost 10 grand. They wanted like 9,800 or something crazy for it, and it like literally had rust on it. Didn't say anything if the batteries have been replaced or anything. So I was like, ugh. I saw another one recently that's decently priced, but again, like an older model is a huge gamble whether the batteries are any good,
Yeah, see, that was one of my biggest fears before when I went to buy this car, the one that I have now. I make sure that the battery was either like, newly replaced or that it was still in good condition because I didn't want to buy it. And then like, a couple months on the line, like the battery's all messed up. It's a couple $1,000s. Um,
Yeah,
but it was good.
yeah.
It
I
was good.
remember you saying on one of your videos the other day that you got like really lucky that yours were new and it was only $12,000 for the car. And it was like, geez, and great,
Yeah.
man. You batted it out of the park for their deal on that. So, I mean, you gotta
I
look in
think
the
I,
future for
I think
one.
I got very lucky, man. I got very lucky when I bought it. It was right before all this craziness with the hybrids happened. So I got lucky with that for sure.
If you
Prius
if you bought it
baby
before the
said,
Rona,
yeah, it was like right around that time. Honda Corsa, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I was thinking of getting a Tesla or a Rivian, especially with the same funding for buying a new. Okay, yeah, I mean, I think I feel like if you're gonna do rideshare, I feel like people are always gonna see a Tesla and think, "Oh, that's nice," so they might tip you more, they might feel like upper class and whatnot. Yeah, see, so he says, Music City Gig Hustler, $1,200 green bean battery, 1 year warranty. Yeah, I mean, so far I
yeah,
think
I
I've
think
put like 40,000 miles since I got the car, and no issues, just oil changes and tires.
I think
Probably have to
Tony
do brakes
put it
soon.
he could put it as a luxury car. Just like I
Mhm.
think if you like if you got on Uber, I think you could put your Lexus on a luxury car because it's a Lexus,
Right.
even though it's just
Yeah, I mean it's a
it's
Lexus,
just
but it's
basically
like
a
not
fancy
really a Lexus.
Toyota. It's just basically a fancy
Right.
Toyota Prius.
Not for door dashing. I don't trust people. Yeah, I think man, I think having food in the car is cool, man. Food doesn't talk back to you. Food doesn't give you any issues unless it spills in the bag or something, but that's probably your fault. Um but yeah, doing
I've
food
had
delivery is
drinks
so much
though,
easier.
like like some restaurants have those big open lid styles for like their shakes and stuff, and those things, like if they don't have a sticker for them, they spill out really quick. Pain in my butt. So
Yeah, you
a
know
lot
which
of
cars
what
are
prevents
pretty nice. I've seen this Hyundai Ioniq. I saw the new one on the road, and it looks like it's straight up from like the Jetsons, man. Super cool, looking all futuristic. Um, but I don't even know how much they go for. I have to look that up. Let me see here. Ioniq. Okay. Well, I mean they're kind of pricey, man. At least the one that I'm looking at, it's used $50,000.
50K for what?
Yeah, these are kind of pricey. Yeah, I think it depends on which one you look at, but the ones that I'm seeing right here for like a base model, it's like around 29,000 miles. I mean, $29,000 with 19,000 miles, something like that. Lynn loves Spark. Yeah, I think a lot of people are really high on Spark right now, for sure.
It's not great in all markets. A lot of them are oversaturated. Mine is pretty oversaturated, to be honest. So, like, I don't use it as my main, even though I do make a good chunk of my income off it now. This is why I'm a big believer in multi-apping. I know that it's a little rough for you, being Grubhub's dead in your area, and you still don't have your Instacart card yet.
It's funny that you mentioned that. I got 3 orders from Grubhub today, and they were all so bad. Like they were all like, I think one was like $9 for like 10 miles, one item from Five Guys. I was like, come on. Oh, Stefan, I just Googled, man. I just went on Google and I typed in Hyundai Ioniq 5. Although maybe that's the newer model. I don't know. Maybe I got to look at an older model. I don't know. But that's the one that I keep seeing on the road, the Ioniq 5.
Oh, I'm just thinking like I saw a couple cheap Chevy Cobalts, and I'm thinking of getting in one of them. The only problem with them is if you get one, look underneath in the back if you live anywhere in the Rust Belt like we do, because that's where they rot. and I bought
Right,
one
right.
time that was like that, and it was not going to pass inspection again anyway because I ended up smashing it with a deer. What sucks is that like I love my standards. I get great fuel mileage, and it got like 39 a gallon, like highway. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's great. No, I think I'm looking at Steven's comment. He said, "Yeah, I mean, 30K for the 2022 technology. Yeah, I mean, for sure. That car looks pretty cool, man. I really like it. Um, let's see here. It says range from 220 to 303 miles, battery only. So definitely interesting for sure. But yeah, I'm always looking for like a new what's it called, for like not a new car, but just in case. I'm always looking for like a backup car to see if I can find like a little cheap like Ford Escort or something, something that's already like paid off and I don't really got to worry
That's
about
cool.
it too much.
I think you're thinking a little too old there. Maybe a Focus.
That's funny.
You just showed your age, bud.
Yeah, man, that's a nice car, man. Those are small cars. They're good cars. Hey, what's up, man? Simple man.
If you get
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
Escort, you got to be careful which transmission you get. If it's a dual clutch transmission, automatic, stay away. If they're stick, go for it all day. You have to go for the older body style, like not the newest one. So like if it looks a little more oval versus round, that's
I
the
mean, we
best way I can
got
describe
an
it.
anniversary here for Simple Man. This month marks your first full year of doing gig work, man. Happy 1 year anniversary, man.
Awesome. I'm not even to a year yet. Like I've done it for a year, but not full time. I mean, you could say I've done it full time because most weeks I'd work over 30 hours doing it. So
Right. I love how Miss Tina goes, "I'm against Fords." That's a funny comment.
one car I stay
What
away
was
from.
the what was the question? How many hours?
Which one, Tony?
How many hours did he work today?
Oh yeah. No, someone had asked for how long have you been working for today to make $470 or whatever it was you were at when we talked earlier.
Let's see. The clock says 14 hours, and 2 of those were charging.
Hmm.
Oh, and editing a video.
Nice. Yeah, no, I saw the new video that your German mom posted today.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
she
I
did
liked
that
it.
edit.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, she's edited
Yeah,
her
no, I gave her
last 2 videos.
a little shout out on one of my videos. Well, but I'm like a day behind my videos because I don't know if you noticed, but one of my videos was stupid long. It was like 50 minutes long, and I was like, man, I just need to get towards the end. I was just like, I'm not even gonna put an outro. I don't even care. It's when I finish this thing. It's rough.
That's funny. I know how you feel because I haven't even posted a long form video since the gig conference one. I just have
Yeah, but you're
so
putting all your
much
efforts in those
to
shorts.
catch up on. Yeah, doing this DoorDash challenge is definitely taking up I would probably be over 500 if I just didn't do any food delivery today.
Nice.
I think I'm only like
Definitely
5
wants to
away
y'all
from
edit your videos
500.
from your phone. I edit my videos either in one of my phones or I have a tablet. But yeah. Da Vinci,
Yeah,
okay. Nice.
I use my iPad with LumaFusion.
Yeah. Here's the risk of working Friday or Saturday nights, and you can drive-through only is bar crowd. It's busy.
Yeah,
Versus Tony, he's getting all those rides.
I just have to keep declining rides right now because they're trying to give me crappy offers.
Yeah, I like this comment. He said 12 months of Tony's abuse with garbage orders. Tony's shoe from DoorDash. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Keep on saying that guy needs to change his name. He's given us Tony's a bad name. I'm
glad you're running the experiment for us, Tony. I'm not willing to take that kind of loss because DoorDash is one of my main income sources, so I'm not willing to do that. Not to mention, I drive a gas guzzler, so it'd be insane of me to take all these crap offers. They
Yeah,
gave me
that's
passes for free anyway, so I don't see a significant difference.
I really wish
That's why
that
I
I
said
could
I was doing it.
I could see somehow how many orders I've declined today I accepted my 18,000 delivery. I wonder how many I've declined. Probably over 100,000. $100,000 orders.
You could ask Gary
Crazy.
to look up since you've been on Duh.
Yeah, but I don't think I've been using the DUH app the entire time. You know, like especially at the beginning, I definitely wasn't. So
yeah, I know that. But you can at least know from that time period.
At the beginning, were you declining a lot?
I want to say that I was. I don't think I've ever not declined, but you know, it was different back then. You know, the payouts were different. Like back then, I never even thought I would ever see an order that would be like $2.25. You know, back then it was $6 minimum. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Were you accepting minimums?
Yeah, I mean, if it was like, you know, going like a mile or two, $6, I was all over that back then. Even now, I think I might be, depending on time of day.
I was getting $6 offers back then too, and they were not like 2 or 3 miles. They were take like a half an hour. I'm like, this sucks. I'm just gonna go back to.
And I remember back in the day when they would do peak pay, it was like for you to get it, you would have to accept like 80% of the offers in like a time period, like a time slot. You know? So it'll be like between 5 and 7. You gotta accept 80%.
Grubhub's the only one that still does that kind of structure. Like their missions will be, you can accept 5 offers, you can only skip 2. You know. So like,
no, I hate that. Yeah, nah.
Well, I could work around it in the winter. Like they'll mostly be $5 plus, so I'll accept almost everything thrown at me, and then take DoorDash offers that company it, like it. But I've learned not to be on block when it's crazy busy like that, because I kind of screwed myself doing that, and Grubhub sent me angry emails saying you're taking too long.
That's fine. I
well,
like
just
this
in winter
comment
in
from
general, just more so.
I literally take everything now, and I made more than I was cherry picking, but I was also cherry picking with Para. I think. See, when Para was working, I feel like I don't want to say that I became dependent on it, but I definitely checked it a lot more than I used to. You know, I feel like it influenced me without me.
I know for a fact I'm making less accepting everything. I might have to cancel the Uber that I just did.
Here's my thing of people who say they're making more. Well, you're accepting more work, especially during the slow times, so you're always staying busy. So overall, you might be making more gross. But think of what your dollar per mile is. Think of all the mileage and wear and tear you're putting on your car, just the depreciation. And think of maybe, what was I going to say? You could be missing out during the busier times by not being more selective during those times.
Well, like the point of doing Top Dasher, I guess, like Sin City's method, which he's not the first one of doing that, but I mean, I did that last year. And if it works the same as it did when I did it last year, it's not going to give me any benefit. But the fact that I'm going to be going for 100% in my market, it may give me an advantage on getting on the large order program, but I may still have to be waitlisted on that.
Yeah, you
gotta had those stats. I've had those stats last year for like months, and they never sent me the invite.
You got to reach out to support these days by the sounds of it, and then your market might be oversaturated.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. That maybe I would be able to get onto the large orders, but I'm just definitely curious now, considering that like they took away the wording on the rewards for Top Dasher that said that you get prioritized for orders and higher dollar pay, because it's not on there anymore. It doesn't say that.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
The only benefit it says is Dash Now.
That's a benefit for some people. The supposed benefit was for $35 subtotal and up, but the majority of orders are $35 or up. So I don't see the real advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's during a slow period, like in between breakfast and lunch or whatever, or between lunch and dinner, is about it. But it doesn't mean, like, for me, I don't dash during those times. So last at Top, I was sharing Lisa's phone with my phone, and she was getting orders before I would get orders, and she'd get better offers most of the time. I won't say every time, but like it was just enough where it's like random still. So unless they changed any of the algorithm or whatever you want to call it, I don't think it's going to be any different in Denver. But that's what I want to find out, and I will definitely be reporting whatever happens.
You know, I saw this thing on Facebook and someone posted a screenshot and it was like a $5.75 order. And then at the bottom it said like, oh, you know, you got this order because no, you got this high paying offer because of your acceptance rating or something like that. And I'm like, but $5.75 is not high paying though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
they need to
$5.75
reword
is
that.
not high paying.
High dollar to mile is what it should say, because it's
Right, exactly. Because I think it was only going like a mile or two. Exactly.
Yeah, so they
Yeah, I
have
mean, I
it.
think
They have it worded
it's
that way on
interesting, but
purpose, but it's really in reality like a $2 a mile order. And then they also have the option that says this order will pay more. It doesn't tell you how much more, but it says it will pay more. Like we already
it could be like 25 cents.
Orders are going to pay more.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, for me, like, dude, man, I think yesterday or the day before that, my acceptance rating was literally 0%. Like, I was getting all these stacked offers, and I guess because they're stacked, it's like I'm declining 2 orders. You know what I mean? So, like, literally for like a solid 30 minutes, maybe a little bit less, I was declining until I finally got something that was good. And then towards the end of my shift, it was up into like 14%, 10%, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, like, you're still going to get orders, whether you're Top Dasher or not, that are going to either suck or be good.
Yeah. So that should be honestly, maybe it's different in my market. Because when I see 625, it's not. Yeah, I think dashing with Vaughn, that means that you have a higher base pay. So you probably have like a 275 base pay. See, in my market, every order is 225. So like 625 for me would be like the hidden tip, indicator or whatever.
In Denver and most of the zones, it's 650, if not all the zones.
Yeah, same here, Tony. Mine's 250, so 650 is my hidden tip indicator for short distance amounts. I think what they figured out is hidden tips on longer distance orders, and then there's just large order drivers. That's my opinion, is what they're seeing as a benefit.
Yeah, the large orders is what it is, because like the like high miles, I've been shown. I'd say if I were to keep track of it, I have not gotten any hidden tips on things that should be a hidden tip for high mileage during this project.
This is just an average Taco Bell order, and it only went up to 825 from 775 is what I was shown for 4.8 miles. So a few people probably already declined it, and they showed a little more of it to try to get someone to take it.
Today I got an order that I got an order that it kind of reminded me of what I thought every order should be like, and it had like a 475 base pay with like a 450 tip. You know, the order wasn't big or anything. It was a decent, like maybe like a meal for one person. But I'm like, every order should look like this: 475 base pay, and then they tip like $3 or $4, whatever it was. But it's definitely not like that. I wish it was like that.
I mean, they could really do a lot by forcing customers to tip at least $4, but the problem with that is they lose a lot of volume. There'd be a small minority that would do it out of principle, saying, well, you're forcing me to tip. Why should I have to do that? Even if they do tip. But I think a lot of it would, they'd lose their mass volume numbers that they want because, who's going to take a crap order for kind of, no one wants to crappy orders.
I don't know if you guys
they're going to lose a lot of their customers. And some investors really like those numbers, apparently.
I don't know if you guys saw the video that Sack Drive Fast put out about the $5 base pay. I thought that was pretty good because when you think about it, a lot of these low paying offers eventually become, $4, $5, $3 for the base pay because no one's taking them at the 225 level. Hey Ho Studios, what's up, man? It's so weird not seeing you be live anymore. Like you were live the entire month, now you're not.
Hey, I gotta mute again.
All right. Anyways, last Friday or last Saturday night, I was getting a lot of offers that were maybe no or $1 or $2 tip that got boosted all the way up to $6 or $7. And yeah, it should work like that, in my opinion. I think the best idea to do, you get less customers, is you would have to do the forced tip thing. And basically, hey, these guys don't work for free. There needs to be at least a bottom.
Yeah, I think I don't think I would want to force people to tip, but I think there should definitely be like a more, I guess, strict base pay because the base pay is very loosey goosey depending on where you're at, in the U.S. and depending on how busy it is and things like that. But I like this comment right here. Don't force people to tip. Leave it as an option. Those that don't pre-tip will get their food ice cold. I mean, they might not get it ice cold, but they're definitely gonna get it cold for sure. And I don't know why. I mean, I think it's a lot easier. You just put it in the app. You tip on the app. You don't gotta worry about it. Spark saved their day. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's some days where you just get bad orders. It is what it is.
It's either that or make it a little more clarity, saying here's what we suggest based on how far you are from this restaurant and what the suggested tip is, kind of thing.
Right.
Those two factors. So if you're $6 from 6 miles from the restaurant, at least have them tip $6. You get what I mean?
Right. Hey, you want to hear something funny? So let me put this down so people can see it. Hold on. So on my Grubhub app to order food, it's only 3 places that are open, and they're all the exact same place, but one of them is the actual place, and the other 2 are the ghost kitchens, which is so funny.
You said you ordered off Grubhub and they use their own drivers now, which you can do.
Right. I mean,
the pizza truck I did 1099 work from, actually a big chunk of his orders came off Grubhub. He actually got a lot more off Grubhub than he did the app. The thing is, if you're a merchant on DoorDash there, if you're in the zone that's considered the military base, you can only cater to those customers and no one outside of it.
Yeah, I mean, last time when I ordered food, it was around this time, I think. And when I placed the order, I got a prompt saying, hey, this merchant uses their own drivers, so you won't be able to track them or whatever, I'm only using
Oh, dude,
Grubhub. Like if I wanted,
love the fact that
if I wanted to
no
order
Karen's
food, I would
track
do it just because it's free. Yeah,
because like
I like the comment
the
here from
biggest.
Stefan. What are using resources to get it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think if people don't see the value or maybe don't even appreciate the driver, it's like especially for like shop and pay. I mean, shop and delivery orders, at least in my market, it's all base pay. It's it's most people don't really tip at all.
I think some of that
And
too is in the shopping pays. A lot of people don't understand or don't realize that we, the drivers, are doing the shopping for them. Like I did a Dollar General and I had someone saying, "Wait, what? You're doing the shopping? I thought they had it ready for you." I'm like, "No, you do it."
Mhm.
He's like, "I was wondering why it takes me a
Yeah.
while to get anyone to take it." I'm like, "Yeah." And I explained to him, what we look for as drivers when I got there and stuff. This is probably how you're going to get your delivery faster.
Right. So that's your poppy said that you're gonna do a live order. I thought about it, but there's nothing literally open in my market. It's already like 1:15 over here. So yeah, probably not. I would have to do it earlier for sure. Let's see.
I'm surprised Grubhub's open
If
in your
you,
market right now. That's really weird.
yeah, they're open. Well, like I
Because
said, it's
my
only
market
3
closes at
restaurants.
11.
It's technically only 1 restaurant, but it's 3, but it's 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so it's called the gluten-free spot, the Middle Eastern spot, or New York Pizza Factory, which is the actual name of the restaurant. I like this comment right here. It says, if you want premium services, you have to tip good. Some restaurants add 10% to the bill when you're there, so why not the apps? Yeah, I think but see, so I think if you have a big group, that's when they add the tip. I don't think they add the tip just willy nilly at restaurants.
So, like,
Yeah, we're
originally
gonna
when
bring on
Grubhub.
Vaughn here.
Oh,
What's good?
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, but yeah, I accept everything now. Like I used to be a cherry picker. Like when Pyro was going good, I was going crazy trying making like $300 a day doing it. But ever since I started accepting everything and got top dash, I got like a 98% right now. They send me bad orders. I take the bad orders, come back to the zone. They start sending me like catering orders, like 3 in a row type shit. Like it's insane how good they do it. You know what I'm saying?
but when did you get on the large order program?
When?
Mm-hmm.
They sent it to me back in November last year, but I didn't do it until like December. And then when I got top dasher, that's when it started going crazy. Like last month, actually June. Was it June? No, July. I got last month. As soon as I got in it, first week, 3K. And I was still cherry picking, but like halfway through a month, that's when I started working on my acceptance rating because somebody told me that if you accept everything, you get like 400, 500 a day.
I think a part of it is my market experienced this. Is some of the large order drivers fell off, and I started receiving a lot more than I used to. So maybe your market experienced similar, and then being top dasher, you're quote prioritized. So that might be a bit of it. I think more so of it, in my opinion, we're all spouting opinions here, is that you had large order drivers fell off, and coincidentally, you're getting more because of it. A lot of drivers might have fell off because they see that summer slowdown, and they went to work other apps, and they don't prioritize DoorDash anymore.
But I still feel like I'm in a good market too. I'm in like my downtown area has like 5 Chipotle's in one single zone, and then I be delivering to offices as well. My biggest tip was like $200 on my order.
I think my Chipotle here, they do their own catering. I've never received a catering order from them, and I see them put together them all the time. And then I was in there one time when a manager was talking about going to deliver it, so I think they just deliver their own.
Yeah, we got too many Chipotle's.
Yeah, a quick question for you, Vaughn. So do you ever I know you say you take everything. So do you ever take something but you really don't want to? Like you're kind of
Man,
like, oh man, this is some BS,
all the
or not?
time, all the time. Look, I took a Krispy Kreme order for no, it was 425 base pay, 12 miles, ridiculous. I came back that day, the dinner. I killed it. Like I think I made like 170 in an hour and a half. Then I came back and made another like 150 in 2 hours. It was crazy.
Yeah, see, that's how I know you're better than me, man. I couldn't do that. I think I'd just be grumpy as hell the whole time driving that
Boy,
order, man.
I was pissed, bro. And it was like, thank you. I was like, fuck y'all. My bad.
No, you're good, you're good. No, but no,
I mean,
I
I already,
think from my experience, all the customers that always tell me like, "Oh, God bless, have a great day, thank you so much, I appreciate you." Those are the people that don't appreciate you
I'm like,
when it
tip me
comes to
then.
the tip money. You know what I mean?
it's like, I
So I'm
make
like,
the
oh,
verbal, my wallet would appreciate it a little more if it tipped appropriately, right?
Right. If you really
Because
exactly,
a lot of shopping
for
owners
sure.
are like that. It's like,
show
I
me.
just ran around with my head cut off for you.
Well, you see the gas prices,
I
right?
like
Yeah,
my
I think I'm
shopping
gonna,
orders, but man, some of them are just
I, I,
like they're
I
out of
think I'm gonna side
230
with John on
items,
this
and
one right here. I
But
think
yeah,
for
it
me,
sucks.
anything under 6, unless it's a stack and it's really low and it's really slow and really low mileage, I might take it. But I like to stay above 625 or 625, 3 miles for me. I'll take those all day long. You know?
yeah, I take bad orders every day. Every day. I hate it. But as soon as they
Yeah,
reward me,
no, see, I
it's all
like
worth it.
yeah, I think see what I've been preaching for me lately is that man, you take whatever orders you want as long as it makes sense to you. You know, if it makes sense to you, no problem. You know what I mean? But I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that I feel like they have to take everything. You know, when they don't have to. You can if you want
You
to, but you
know,
don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have
like
to.
let say you got a problematic restaurant that you always have, or a merchant in general. Like I heard some people have really bad 7-Elevens that are always understaffed or has bad management, and they won't do they won't fulfill the order even if you go and grab it for them. I'm too busy to do that right now. They'll even scan it in for you. Mine's pretty good about, at least if they're like overwhelmed and you go quickly pick it for them, they'll get it scanned out and get you out the door. But like I just feel that if you have problematic merchants, declining is the way to go. Sorry. Like I would rather not go deal with a very rude, long wait merchant that I would have to deal with otherwise if I accepted a lot of their orders. Like, and half the time they end up closing early. Like I did accept one like a month ago on Grubhub because it was a nice stack offer with Pizza Hut, and it was going to be over $20. But the freaking KFC closed at like 7:30 at night. Oh, they're already closed, and here's half the staff hanging outside already, just sitting there smoking a cigarette. And they're not even done closing. Like, what the heck are these people doing? Like, I've worked
See,
here. I've worked the industry, so I feel when you're short staffed. I understand what it's like, but you guys are just like, you're not even trying to close the store to get the heck out of there. Half of you are out here hanging around smoking a cigarette, and you closed early. I just feel that's disrespectful to your customers. Not even to me as a driver, it's just disrespectful to your customers. And I just sit there and hold the Grubhub support. Like, I've had pretty good luck with their support lately. They'll get rid of an order like really quickly for you. You just explain the problem. Versus DoorDash, it's like 1 out of 4 times you'll get that new one like you had, and they won't understand what you're trying to tell them.
Hey Stefan, it's the opposite for me, man. I can't get on Uber, but everything else I can get on no problem. You know what's funny about soda for me, man? Once you go in like my blacklist, it's hard for you to get off. Like Wendy's, for example. Like even if it's a really good Wendy's order, I just don't feel like going there. Like I just don't like going to Wendy's. I used to like Wendy's better when I would place my own order because they didn't know it was for DoorDash until I was paying. You know what I mean?
It's like
When I
1
would
out of
pull out the
5
red card and stuff.
times I'll go in during a rush. during like lunch or dinner rush, and they'll just be a disorganized mess, and it'll drive me insane. And like I had a double for DoorDash and a double for Grubhub once, and they're like, "Oh, I'll be a minute. I'm getting the Grubhub check in. I'll be a minute. I'll be a minute. I'll be a minute." Here I am, still waiting on one of my DoorDashes. 20 minutes later, and I got out of there 25 minutes later. So it's like, ugh, stop, If you just check them in, at least they'd be in the queue.
Reading this comment from Coach John, man, that's crazy.
That's insane, man. Like, I'm not doing this order no more.
yeah, man, for sure.
No, sir.
Yeah, I took a gamble taking this order, and they just gave me a stack.
That's why I'm
like right now. I think you're going through like a rough signal right now because you're sounding really. It cuts off a lot right now.
That's weird. I got 4 bars. Can you hear me now?
It's good right. It's good right now. Yeah, it's good right now. Yeah. For me, I don't go to Wendy's. I don't like Wingstop, although they're okay sometimes. I'm not a big fan of Popeyes. It has to be Dubai Popeyes in my area because some of them be having no staff, and they just you can't do much with no staff.
Any chicken joint just takes a while in general. But like the KFC, the other KFC that's in the city here, it seems like management's very cheap. So like, of course, people want 8 pieces, an 8-piece chicken, but they won't have any made, and they take like 25 freaking minutes to cook. So you'll be there forever on it. Like they were very nice to me, but it's like I can't sit here and wait around like that. And it's like I had a stack, so I kept it. And I did wait around one time, and both the customers were very understanding. It's like they know there's a long wait. It's like, ugh.
See, Coach Johnson, Sonic is the worst. There isn't a Sonic in my area, so I can't say they're bad or not. But yeah, there isn't one in my area.
See, I only go for steakhouses and like the fancy restaurants, but for far orders, I take like Chick-fil-A orders, like come back and try.
Yeah, I'm staying away from my Chick-fil-A when it opens. It's gonna be stupid, insane. We're getting a new Popeyes too, where Bob Evans used to be. It's like, nope.
Do you guys remember when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich and everybody was going nuts over them?
I was one of them people.
I remember if I got an order from Popeyes, out of decline, bro, out of decline. Because people like were lining up like the world was ending or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna decline everything I see from them unless I literally am staring at the restaurant and it's later at night and there's no line, which is not very common for me. Usually, I'm not there those time of nights.
So, do you like working at night? Like this time, I hate these hours. Because you get Wendy's, you get McDonald's, and you can't even go inside. You gotta get the drive-through. It'd be crazy. I remember, like when I first started, I was like 30 minutes down. So I was like, "What the fuck?" For a $5.75 order.
Nah, I'm on a fully boosted one right now, $6 potential hidden tip. There's a cream, so it's probably gonna go up to at least $6.50, if not. Oh, it's got 3 quesadillas, so it's probably gonna go up to like $7.50. Quesadillas are not cheap.
That's on like Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm at my Taco Bell right now, but my McDonald's is also very good late.
And
they had a pretty bad line at Taco Bell earlier, and I waited 15 minutes, which is not horrible for there being like a bar crowd and stuff on a Friday and Saturday nights.
Exactly, it'd be bar crowds, and they wait in my area. They wait until the driver come in to start the order. I'm like,
oh yeah, Wendy's does that. Like the one in the city, I won't take them unless I know it's actually a lot of items and the payout's going to be good on it. I'll take that risk. But I pretty much decline almost everything I see from them. So like it has to be a really good stack offer from either themselves or the BK next door. The BK next door to them is actually very quick, very good to me.
I can relate to this comment right here. It says most places close at 2 a.m. Usually not worth it to stick around after 10. The very few times that I've done like late night dashing in my actual zone, I don't get anything. I gotta go somewhere else, closer to DC, more nightlife, to get a lot of orders. But Yeah, and I feel like it's
Yeah.
always the same thing. It's gonna be Taco Bell, it's gonna be KFC or Wendy's or 7-Eleven.
You know, it'd be
I
some
would
And I
say
feel like
Walgreens orders. After 10, it'd be some juicy Walgreens orders.
experiment in your market, learn your market, and see if they throw a lot of just random peak pays out, because a lot of times they'll throw them out maybe half an hour before 11 o'clock. Like right now, peak pay peak pay just started before I accepted this order. Like, I mean, just after I accepted this order. So next one I'll be peak pay. But it's $17 stack. I can't complain. It's a good night.
hey, Scooter Butter, man, have a good night, man. Get some sleep. Get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be up till probably 3 a.m. if it stays busy.
So what's your
I'll
favorite
probably
day?
I'm probably gonna keep the stream going till 2, and then I gotta edit the video for tomorrow unless I fall asleep.
Wait.
You know.
You're all good, bro.
What's your favorite
But,
day?
All right.
yeah, we
I
still got
just
some
dropped
time
off
here.
the last passenger.
Hey, what's
So
up, Tony?
you're
Tony.
You were here, man.
He's asking what your favorite days to work are. Mine would be Sunday. Sunday is like the best day by far. Half the part timers don't come out, and it's a busy day.
Yeah.
I'll just say that
Yo, we got
Tuesday and
we got the
Wednesday are
driven
probably
mom
the
here in the
slowest.
chat. She's checking up on
Yes.
Tony, making sure he's driving.
Shout out to the driven mom, my favorite YouTuber.
Better be.
Whoa, look at that! Look who finally decided to come through. What's up, John?
Hey, Mr. John.
John is in
Wednesdays
the
have been
house.
successful days.
I'll have to turn my camera back on.
So
Yeah, hey,
yeah,
Vaughn,
I'd
so
say
what time do
Tuesday
you
and
usually start
Wednesday
working
are
at?
the slowest.
So on the weekdays, like 7:30 to like 2, and then come back out for dinner. And then like end it at like 9 on weekdays. On weekends I go to like 11. But the weekdays are so much easier than weekends. I noticed that after you said something, because that's when our officers order food, and I be downtown. It literally be like right across the street type orders, and they be tipping like $30.
Yeah, you're picking up those catering orders.
Man, like they
Joshua
add,
T. Or, no, I mean, Zachary T.
and like every
You
day,
know, it was
like
crazy. My video is coming out tomorrow. I actually started dashing right after I got out of work. And I've never dashed this early before. It was like 5:45, and I was just chilling at the Wawa, and I started getting orders, man. And it was the busiest I've been in a long time. But I'm just not a morning person, you know. I'm just not. It's not me. I mean, I'm not grumpy or anything, but people are way too happy sometimes in the morning, man. I'm like, yo, you got a lot of energy for me. I can't. You know, I'm not. Just give me the food. Have a nice day. Keep it going. But some people want to talk and want to chat. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, I think on the weekend there's definitely less. I think less dashers for me. I think a lot of the dashers like to work Monday through Friday. You might see some part-time dashers, but you know they're okay.
I feel like it's more
Yeah,
because everybody be working on the weekday.
that's why, like, dinner and Saturday is not as good as it used to be, because oversaturation's a real thing. There are way too many of us out here trying to do it during those times. Like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Boy, dinner
We'll
on
see.
Saturdays be busting, bro. Like busting.
Yeah,
Hey, mama.
I just saw the comment just Drew mom said she's like I can just check the Tesla app. I don't gotta check YouTube. That's pretty funny.
But yeah, on Saturdays over
Hey
here.
John, we're not playing any more WWE. It took me forever to get that video to be able to play on YouTube again. And it's probably unwatchable because we watched a lot of wrestling that day. So I have no idea what the video even looks like right now, to be honest. So no, we're not playing any WWE, not on my stream. Oh, man, that's funny.
Yeah, I just crossed the 530 mark for the night.
What's up? What's your best day?
Friday and Saturday for rideshare.
No, I mean like money wise.
Oh, like what's the day I've made the most money
Yeah,
without hitting a bonus?
it doesn't matter. With bonus,
Okay,
without bonus.
$900.
Sheesh. Tony's like, I put money, bro.
Myself in that on DoorDash. No.
Yeah, that was all rideshare.
How many hours? Like 15, 17?
Probably like 14 or 15 hours.
Fuck up out of here, bro. Really? 14 hours? Damn.
Yeah, but that's on a wrap up day for quest bonuses that you're working on multiple days. So
Oh.
let's say, like, if you took that out, it's probably around $600.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Don't add the bonuses.
All right.
Bro, for
But that's
everyone that's
also
watching,
doing,
everyone that's up here has a channel, so make sure you guys go get everybody a sub if you're not subbed already.
Check me out, please. I'm doing my challenge right now. Only got 2 days up though. 12K in a month challenge. Pretty much.
Thank you,
Dude.
Nova. Appreciate that.
you're going for 12,000 in a month.
Yes. Right now I'm at 7K. I'm slacking though.
How much do you have to make per day to hit your goal?
Before today it was 4 or 5. Now after today it's probably a little higher.
Okay, had an off day.
I gotta get some $500 days in.
And what apps do you do? Just DoorDash, or do you multi-app? Or
Just DoorDash. Just Top Dash. I got 98%. 98% acceptance rating. So,
okay,
and it's always buzzing, so I can't do anything else. To be honest.
what market are you in?
Chicago, downtown.
Okay,
Buzzing.
yeah, I know that market's pretty hot down there.
Mm-hmm. I just heard Boston was better. I think it was Para or Gridwise that said that though. I want to check it out one of these days.
Hey Vaughn, are
you
you
guys
making
have,
enough
like,
food
all
for everybody,
those-
man? Everyone keeps asking about what food you're making, bro.
Bro, I'm trying to make tuna for my first time, man. Can I switch my? I'll just show it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I want it. I don't want it.
You know what you're doing? You're saving money by not using any of the apps. That's what you're doing. That's pretty funny.
I think one of the problems is like I was trying to say earlier before someone else came in, is like Grubhub used to be king, but that's when it was looked at as a premium service. Now everyone looks at it as an everyday thing, especially because of the pandemic, and people have normalized it, and in their minds they rationalize not tipping us and those kind of things. They pay all these fees, and they either don't understand or just don't care to not tip us. There's a lot of people who went to the apps who used to go at the restaurants and not tip the servers.
Yeah, I think the Grubhub thing is more of a case that they didn't keep up with having a good enough plan of action for giving the customers the variety that Uber and DoorDash do. And then they just don't have the deals either.
I think Amazon bought it, right? They probably start picking up.
They tried that free lunch day. Go ahead.
Amazon has like a certain amount of share, getting Lux Black all over the place here. They have a certain share, and then after a year, I guess they have the option to acquire more, but it's not like a majority amount.
It's like 3.5%.
Yo, I really like this comment here, but the dreaded mom.
They get what they want out of it.
Grubhub is like the blockbuster of the delivery apps. I like that.
Yeah, they didn't evolve.
I've told
Then,
people, but I haven't seen an increase in Grubhub activity, even with the Amazon partnership. I feel in bigger suburbs that could be a better thing, where people, are more normalized to ordering a lot of Amazon stuff.
Yeah, if they start
Yeah,
throwing
I don't do
Amazon
enough.
gets discounts, but people will probably start flocking to it. It'll take
I
some
think when they sold out to that Just Eats, they definitely took a spiral for the worst.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Yeah, like none of these companies over here operate like Europe. And they just didn't understand that. Just Eat Takeaway didn't understand how it works over here.
They should have just sold the Uber.
I think they were looking to get bought out by one of the other big food apps, and it got denied by the FCC.
Yeah, it was Uber. Uber was trying to buy them.
hey, if you guys haven't, make sure you leave a like on the video. That'd be great.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
I think you're right because DoorDash tried to get Instacart, and they said no.
Oh, I
I
would
think
hate
DoorDash
that.
and
Oh, my bad.
Lyft have the same programmers because their apps are like so similar. Their programs even like what do they call that? Community people. What do they call it? Dasher Council. Well, it's called the Lyft Council for Lyft. The apps run the same. They're like almost identical. They bought the same.
You know, I still don't
software
know if the
from the same
DoorDash
company.
Council is real or if it's full of the Illuminati people, man.
It's very real. There's subgroups to it too. I wish I could discuss more, but I can't.
Yeah, they're. You have to be a 33 and a third degree Mason, I think.
Top Dasher Council. That's pretty funny. Oh man. Whew. Let's see if I missed any comments here. We have a comment here from John Pitchler. He said Chicago is always giving peak pay. Yeah, I believe it. There's certain markets, man, that are always busy. Always busy.
Oh, tell him to come to River North. That's the best area to do it. Trust me, you
You got
won't.
that John Vaughn says come to River North.
They call River North and Denver Rhino.
Rhino?
Yeah. They call Lower Downtown Lodo. They call Capitol Hill Cap Hill. They call Washington Park Wash Park.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's stupid. I didn't make the rules. I moved away to Texas and come back, and that's what everything changed to. I'm like, what the heck happened here?
So you dash in Texas, right, Nova?
Nova's in Virginia.
He's in Virginia. Oh, I thought he's in Texas for some reason.
Nova stands for what? Northern.
What it really should be, I should be asleep. Is what I should be. But yeah, I'm in Virginia.
I should be asleep.
Isn't that part of your name? Is North Virginia or something?
Yeah, Northern Virginia. So it's Nova. We call it Nova.
You got any downtown areas over there?
There's a lot of like mini downtown areas, per se. So like where I dash at, there's like a town center. Then the other place called Tyson's. The whole area is basically red all the time, but traffic sucks. So I do want to try dashing in DC one of these days. I have a pretty good idea of what to do. One of my subscribers sent me like a nice message, basically telling me don't go here, things like this. I definitely want to try that soon. One of these days, I'm gonna try it.
Like crime there or something?
Not necessarily that, but DC is really small, but it has like 7 different zones within DC.
Damn.
So like, you don't want to end up in that zone. You want to stay in this zone, things like that.
All type shit.
Plus, you might run into Levi when he's visiting his dad.
That was nice. That one turned into $8, so I was right. It was going to go up.
Lynn says she's dashing at 7 in the morning. Lynn, I don't know if you're gonna make it. You might want to push your dash. It's 1:45 my time. So, and then again, I'm not sure where you're at, but I don't see you coming to or waking up and being on the road by 7 a.m. It's possible though. Don't get me wrong. But
I've been having a real hard time getting motivated lately, so I'm trying. That's what I'm
All
gonna
right.
do.
Well,
Go do
here's a
tomorrow.
tip. Here's a tip for you, Bud Soda. You can't rely on motivation. You have to just do it.
Do it. I know. Pick myself in my own butt. I get it.
Inspiration is greater than motivation, and inspiration comes from within. Motivation is
Oh, dude. Motivation is more as you go. Just my opinion.
It's an
I
external
gotta get inspired. I gotta get inspired to go out.
Yep.
But like once I started
You have
going
to
out
make a
tonight, I
decision
started
and
getting
stick
good
to it.
offers. Yeah.
Hey, but
That's
so that
momentum.
according to the driven mom, she assumed you never stop working, and I'm not gonna lie. I think I have to agree with her. I think you're just always online. You might be asleep, but you're still there. You know.
Bud
Hey,
Soda
Stephen,
should do the 30,
the money
30
motivates
day
me.
swing.
Sad. I don't think that's necessarily sad. I think it's just money's important. We need money to survive. So it's a nice,
Financial freedom.
I guess, motivator. Because everybody needs money. Just the way the world works.
I had some people
Yeah, we don't
commenting
wanna be
that like they had
communists.
surgery in a week.
Hey, John. Earlier, I
like,
went on my Grubhub app and everything is closed, man. Even Taco Bell.
Even your Greek place.
You know what's funny, Tony? So on my Grubhub app, there's 3 restaurants that are open, but out of those 3, it's technically only 1 restaurant and 2 ghost kitchens from the same restaurant, and it's from that what's it called, gluten-free
Pizza
spot
place.
or whatever. It's just from the same place as
Yeah.
last time. I'm not doing that.
You're like, that food already sucked.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I heard you say you're gonna be bouncing here. I'm about to pick up the next lift black. So
I think there's like some
Hey,
place
man.
in Chicago
Yeah. I'm
that's
gonna
like
bounce in 10
10
minutes.
or that's like 10 or 12 ghost kitchens in one spot. Have you been
all
there?
right, y'all. Peace. Have a good night.
Hey, man. Have a good night, Tony. Drive safe, man.
Okay, Tony.
We'll do.
Don't drive safe, drive fast. It was just fun. Every time what's called a restaurant tell me, I'm like, I can't drive safe. I'll drive fast. I'm like Jimmy.
That's funny. It's always so funny when you pick up an order and they go, "Oh, enjoy the food" or something like that. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not eating it, but okay." But it's just
For real.
automatic, it just comes out like it's just like a reflex. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Enjoy, you
the
too."
customer be like, I tell the customer, enjoy your food, and he's like, you too. I'm like, okay, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Or people ask me, "Do you need utensils with that?" I'm like, "Yeah, throw some in there just in case. Why not?"
Yeah. Oh man.
I think this guy's half asleep. He's like, huh?
Who?
One of my customers. I'm gonna guess he's been waiting a minute because I got the offer for $11 all the way from the city.
Looks like we lost Vaughn. Let's see. Yeah. Tell me to drive safe. I say you too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I hate that when that happens. Nah, I drive fast, turn left, and take chances.
Hey,
It's a
John.
racing
So
thing.
my first 2 years and a half, I did it in my old car, my old Honda Civic. That was before I started the channel. And the rest have been with my current vehicle right now. And I started dashing the last week of 2018. So I would say I started dashing in 2019, really. So 19, 22, yeah, 20. So basically 4 years, a little under 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. You live in Michigan, Lynn? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, man. Civic gang, my Civic was strong, dude. It was a 2007 Honda Civic. But I was just spending too much money, into repairs. They got to the point where I was like, man, the AC was busted, and working summertime with no AC, that's no bueno, man. My phone will be overheating. It was awful. It was awful. Oh, that's pretty funny. Music City gig hustler. Did we? Oh, nice. Yeah, but also I think I might work a little longer than you though. I think I work more hours, or maybe not. I don't know. All I know is that when I saw that we were gonna pass 18,000, I was like, "Whoa, what's going on, man? I gotta make sure I record this." I almost completely forgot about it, to be honest. If you're not driving a hybrid electric or yeah, I think I mean I've seen dashes that have trucks and stuff, and I'm sure they can make money, but they're definitely not making as much money if you have to put so much money into gas and whatnot.
I don't
You say
understand
you just
DoorDash
passed 3,000,
sometimes.
right?
They should have
Yeah,
just stacked
Lindsay.
those 2 orders and I would have took them.
See, air conditioning is a must for me. I can't do no air conditioning at all.
Oh man, no AC. That would suck. Even my Honda Accord that I had, the AC worked really good at.
Yeah, no, AC is a must, man, for sure.
This
Lisa, she
truck's been
started in
sitting on
2017 with
its
rideshare. Nice.
this truck's been sitting on its freaking rotor and A arm for a few months. To be there like that, that's not good.
Oh man,
I don't
I'm
think I
gonna
got the
give it
screenshot in time. But
8
they'll
more
turn in
minutes.
that turned in 1925.
Oh man, what a day! What a day!
I think I should end my dash and try to get those offers back real quick.
You can.
MP just pulled up beside me. Hello. He just looked over at me as I put my phone down. I was at a red light.
John, those are rookie numbers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm
Hey,
gonna end the
yeah.
dash and try to get them back as fast as I can. Because if not, I ain't getting them.
But I think
barely
that's what I
enough
think I'm
time.
gonna go ahead and I'm think I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. I'm getting pretty tired. I gotta edit some videos. And it's 1:53 in the morning for me here. So I really went online just so that John would join me, but John never joined. He's in the chat, but it's not the same, John. It's not the same. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm giving you a hard time. But yeah, man, have a good night, man. Be safe. Watch out for those deers.
Don't say that. I will
Anyway.
hit another one.
I'm not gonna say what. You'll be all right. If you guys haven't, click on the like button, go ahead and leave a like. Good night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, Vaughn. I think you just started eating your dinner. I don't know what happened, but it was nice talking to you too. And you guys have a good night. Video coming out tomorrow, unless I fall asleep and I don't edit this video, but I'm pretty sure that I will. So, anyways, John, I'm looking forward to that text from you. Botsora, be safe, and we'll see you guys. Take care.